use of the word.
And we send you into that.
It's very simple.
And I have myself something to add to the recognizing that specific groups of women such as refugee and migrant women, female heads of households, etc. face even more severe climate change-induced challenges, including increased exploitation and violence. To make it very more explicit, because this is exploitation and violence. Sexual.
You have another copy?
Shall I give you mine? I can look at it. I think I remember what I wanted to write. Ignore my. No, it's alright. Ignore my. I also have another. Please.
No, sorry. No, I thought I had another copy.
I just wanted to suggest, I haven't quite got the wording, but I think in the drawing attention, I would like to see a reference to drawing attention, I don't know quite where, but leading community vision, water management, forest management, biodiversity, in the context, something like in the context of acute and chronic food insecurity. I'm just kind of mindful of the work Oxfam has been doing on food security and the food crisis. So something about in the context of both chronic and acute food insecurities, plural.
It's very difficult. I will look with my colleague.
Is that okay?
Yeah, because I see the market.
And in the context of both chronic and acute food insecurities, insecurities maybe plural, and something about caused by both climate change and other factors, something like that. I mean, the English is not brilliant, but
Yes.
is it? Yeah, if
This is, we have climate change above, and then
so maybe you can take away the caused by maybe. Isn't that in the context like, yeah, that's
like, if we want to shorten it, then it's
that's true. Yeah, just that's
okay. Nothing else? Yes?
I find it general.
Yes,
Because it doesn't appeal to those sitting there negotiating climate change, adaptation, or mitigation policies. It's like, okay, I mean, especially the one before I found more where it is acknowledging that real women play, the one recognizing that specific groups.
Oh yeah, that's the fantastic advantage.
I mean, we could list this case and say men, such as fishermen, mine workers, and I don't know what, are severely affected by. So, I mean, this could just be turned around and said there are certain clusters of men who are at high risk too.
yeah.
So when I read this, it's like, what are we actually saying? What point do we prove to make? I mean, it's like, it's more, the strategies need to target specific groups of women who are more at risk. But when it's pointed, or when it reads like this, I mean, at least what I get is like, so what? A, B, C, D. So what are you calling us? I mean, whenever we say women do, for example, I come back for those who were there in the morning on the example on fisheries we brought, where it was listed that women do 80% of the pre and post kind of processing. Okay, men do 100% or 80% of the fishing itself. So put it in relation that what do they do more? What is it they do on top or extra where men lean back? That's a difference we can point out. If you just say they do 80%, again, but so what? Men do 80-90% of other activities. we don't make the point, we don't get their attention.
We should get the differences.
Yes, so we have to portray the extra burden on the parent.
So would you prefer to take this whole paragraph out, which is also possible?
I would,
Yeah?
I would. I mean, at least if it stands like
Maybe
this.
we can put,
Because otherwise we have to put a,
Yeah, put it in square brackets.
I wouldn't, I mean,
yeah, you're right. I think there is some repetition anyway in this introduction. Yeah. So this has to be not short. Okay. Shall we move then to the herein declared? Sorry, no,
we're a bit slow.
no, I'm too quick.
I mean, the paragraph before, I mean, what are we saying? Further acknowledgement that because of unstable climate conditions, is it that because climate conditions are unstable or they're rapidly changing? I mean, it's not the fact that they're unstable.
They're changing climatic conditions. Because the changes in climate conditions or climatic changes. Yes,
Climatic changes.
This whole
The gender issues, the disparity issues.
It's the same thing.
This one's maybe it should be more class.
I wonder if we can again turn that into a generic comment, because we can't do it line by line, so we could, among the generic comments, we can say, please ensure that as far as possible we are offering a comparison so that it's a proper gender.
I mean, just to really get the point, because otherwise they say, okay,
We'll put a couple of generic.
climate conditions, put fishermen out of work. So what are you saying here? You have to work faster? What about,
Yeah, that's a good idea, put a list of generic. As far as possible, ensure that each reference to women becomes in comparison to men, so that it's a proper, of course, the gender reference.